What's up, guys? I know. Where have you been? Just busy. All right. Sorry about that. Anyway, welcome back to Gold Shade Farms. My name is Dane. If you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You know you want to, because it's gonna be awesome that you're here, I think. Today, well, let me catch you back up here. We've been pretty dadgum busy. Hay is moving like crazy, and I didn't really want to bore you with any hay moving videos because all we're doing is hauling hay. It's been fun. We finally started making a little money. We're down to about 500 bales left to sale. As of today is March, middle of March sometime. And we're just moving along. So you know, I've got a few things done. Last I think I talked to you, we're doing some shredding. You didn't get to see much of it, but I haven't done much since we hooked it up. But we picked up a lot of lease land here, and so we're going to be shredding everybody's places that didn't get cut last year for hay. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do about fertilizer this year, because if most of you watching this know, or you probably know, that everything costs $1 billion these days. Fuel's up, fertilizer's up, so we got to kind of come up with a financial game plan for how we're going to attack 2022. Bottom line, everything is going to be more expensive on our end, so we are going to have to pass that along if we're going to keep maintaining a strong business. Today we are working on the old 40-foot flatbed. We don't use it as much as we should, but we are going to be using it quite a bit now. So we're going to be swapping over the 2 5/16 neck here to a 2-inch kingpin, standard kingpin 5th wheel hookup. So I already pulled that one out, obviously, and we're just going to pin that one up and tighten the bolts down and get on down the road. Why, do you ask? We need a 5th wheel kingpin for our trailer? Well. Let me show you. Here it comes, right around the corner of the 4440. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. There it is, boys and girls. We went ahead and pulled the trigger on a 97 8100 International single axle rig. Yep. We've been looking for a long time, and it was just about time that we finally pulled the trigger. We've been moving a lot of hay this year, and we're getting a little more farther spread out. And to be completely honest, we're tired of wearing out our pickups. They just don't handle the abuse that we put them through, and so we figured we'd go ahead and pull the trigger on a single axle rig. Came across this one on Facebook. Actually, a friend of mine told me about it. Started texting with a guy, real nice guy, and he had it sold a couple times by the time I told him that I wanted it. I mean, it ended up the other deals falling through or whatever, so we ended up getting it. Hauled it in from Kentucky, Maysville, Kentucky, and it's in pretty good shape for a 97, not gonna lie. I worried a little bit about northern trucks and rust, but overall this one's really not that bad at all, hardly. A few spots here and there, but it's also a 25-year-old truck, so the frame looks good, 5th wheel looks good. It's got some Alcoa wheels and tires. Kind of dress it up a little. It's got a straight pipe. I don't know, was that a 6-inch? It's probably a 4-inch to a 6-inch. Sounds mean. And so yeah, we're gonna spend some time over the next coming months and kind of get it to where we want. We don't really have a plan nailed down of how we want this truck to end up, that we run it, you know, so we run it regularly in our fleet. I don't think we're gonna stick with the 5th wheel. We just bought that adapter to run it until we get the truck to where we want it. But I think we're gonna ultimately end up with like a Western hauler style bed on here, whether we make it or find one or whatever, and then run you know, B&W makes pretty high rated flip over balls that you can weld into your beds, so that's kind of the route we're going. Or we might just run stationary balls. We might run a 3-inch and a 2 5/16 right, one in front of the other. Because and the reason we're going to do a 3-inch ball and a 2 5/16 ball, almost every gooseneck trailer out there is a 2 5/16 ball, but when you jump up into the heavier ratings like 40K trailer ratings, you have to well, it's smart to run a 3-inch ball. So that's what we're gonna do. And then, you know, the reason we're putting the bed on it, you know, we can explain it later, but the gist of it is hauling capabilities. You're kind of stuck with just a 5th wheel back here. With a bed, you can, you know, I can run a gooseneck trailer and fit however many bales I can stack on that thing, run a few more on here. And so you're really trying to use full length of the entire vehicle and trailer to haul hay. So that's kind of the idea. We'll see how it goes. Got a pretty good deal on it, we feel like. These things are going up in price every day. It seems like the new craze, the single axle rigs. You know, I've been wanting one for like 2 years, and then now everybody wants one. It's like, can y'all just calm down? But we got it. It's ours. It's here, and so we are gonna run it. But yeah, pretty clean for a 97. It's an M11 Cummins, old 10-speed. Pretty straightforward. Let's see if it fires. Why wouldn't it? We got juice. Here we go. Oh, of course. Let it build up some air. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. There she is in the daylight, boys. You can still see a little rust. No big deal though. Lost my wrenches. Shit, I need those. So yeah, we're gonna do some running with this sucker. Man, that sounds good. I think we're gonna do the flatbed route. Might build one, might find one. I don't know yet. It's gonna take a little finessing, I think. We'll figure it out. Looks like the paint on there's not letting it slide up in the tube. Gosh dang it. Freaking did it, bros. All right. Good morning. We're back out here. It's been a couple days since I showed you the truck. We got her all hooked up. I haven't been running her that much. Got the skid steer on here. The 40-foot stays hooked up to it. It's not inspected yet or anything like that. I've got to get a light bracket fixed here, which I could probably make something, but I ordered something. I don't know what's gonna work out, but we'll see. Just gotta put 3 lights in it, that's it. But here's our hookup that I was showing you. I'm sorry I didn't show you actually hooking up the trailer, but yeah, just a tube, 5th wheel plate, and that's it. It looks like I leveled it out pretty damn good. The trailer sits about where I want it. I don't imagine we're gonna be squatting that truck a whole lot, so it's sitting a little nose high, but that's all right. And yeah, here's the beast. Here she is. So yeah, that's the gist of our new International 8100 with the M11 Select. Oh, that's another thing. This motor is an M11 Select, which a Select Plus, which I was pretty excited to find out about. Well, that's not good. I bet that's been blinking. It's deader than a... Alright, fired right up. Yeah, this motor's an M11 Select Plus, which is good. I think it's running about 370 horse right now. We're gonna look at trying to maybe turn it up to like maybe 400. I hear they run pretty well at 400. But there's a little bit of research I gotta do, make sure the motor can handle it without too much issue. I think it's gonna be a good running truck. I really do. I'm pretty excited to run it. So our hopes are, the way that we've been scaling our bales is to get probably 30 bales on the deck here, double stacked. I'm gonna put a deck on the neck, make it, I don't know, as far as we can push it out, so we can get another 4 bales up here. That'll put 34 bales on the trailer, and then maybe hopes to put a flatbed on that truck too. And that way, there's plenty of room to put another 2 bales. So all in all, we should be able to haul around 36 bales. So that ought to be pretty awesome. Yeah, so the way that we've scaled our bales, we're within the limits of the trailer on the axles. We are going to go to 17.5s. These are just 17 or 16-inch rims. We're going to put different wheels and tires, go to like an 18-ply tire. Same lug pattern, everything. Just to get the tire rating up. I think these tires even handle the weight that we're going to put on it, but just a little more reassurance with the 17.5s. Like I said, put the deck on the trailer and a flatbed on the truck eventually, and that'll get us some pretty good hauling capability. And then obviously we have our buddies with big trucks to rely on when we need to get them to haul a lot of hay for us. So that's the game plan. With fuel so freaking high right now that, you know, that was the deciding factor for us getting the truck. Was, you know, cost of having it hauled is, you know, that pays for itself at times, but we move so much hay back and forth from Hallettsville that we'd be cutting into our margins, and we'd probably gonna pay for this truck in the first year or two by just hauling a majority of our own hay. So that's kind of where we're at with it. All right, guys, we have made it down here to Hallettsville, Texas. I have been stacking hay. We still have hay out in the field. Notice we're behind the ball. It is starting to green up out here. We do need to come and shred still and knock some of this old stuff down. This is the field that just got absolutely huge on us last year. It ended up making 400 bales on 50 acres, so, or 45 acres. And so, almost 10 bales an acre. But I've just been too busy to get down here and get them up. But I got them all stacked in groups of 20, with the exception of a few stragglers out there. So I just dropped one load right now, and we're gonna get this one loaded, drop it in the hay pin thing, and then we'll just get all these loads out of here. It won't take but probably another, probably an hour, maybe not even 45 minutes. And then Eloy's coming with his big rig, and we're gonna haul. I'm selling some hay to a gentleman that we've been selling to, and so yeah, we'll wait for him to get here, load him up, and then I'm gonna take a load back to the house. So we're getting down to basically the last bit of our hay. Less than 500 bales left, but a majority of them are spoken for. So it's been a heck of a hay season. But I'm glad to start seeing things green up. Then we get a little more rain down here, so that's been real nice. My allergies are already kicking my hiney this year. All right, let's see what time it is. 12:15. Let's see how fast we can load it. Well, it is 12:24. 9 minutes. That's not bad. What does that average out to? Like 30 seconds a bale. Plus I moved it over here about 100 yards. Not too shabby. Stalled it out a few times. Can't complain. That's my dad and aunt's Kubota M9000. Like a 90 horse, 89 or 99, somewhere in there. It's 90 to 100 horse. Maybe 96. I don't know, it's a good tractor. Little shuttle shift, you can kind of scoot around real quick. It's a good sized tractor for an open canopy. That's what we like about it. But again, my aunt and dad bought that to run this place over here. Aunt's got a bunch of cows and stuff, so that's their chore tractor, and they let us load with it. And if you're new to the channel, this is our Industrious Americas, I think that's how you say it, 20 bale trailer. It has been awesome. Hauls 24 by 5 bales or 4 by 6 bales, and dumps them all at once. It's pretty slick. I'll show you. Had to put the old cowboy hat on. It's getting hot out. Got the load for home, ready to go. We did put 3 on top. Gonna let her rip, tater chip. Now we're waiting on Eloy. He should be coming in pretty soon if he's not already here. We'll see. He was getting pretty close, so we just gotta load him and then we can head back to the house. Come on back. There he goes, all loaded. 53-foot step deck. "42 bales. There she blows, boys and girls. There she blows. Alright, well, we are done here. Just gotta close a few things up and get on out of here. We got Eloy out of here. He's heading back towards where we're going, a little sort of kind of out of the way, but pretty good customer of ours. He's already bought 5 semi-loads. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed our new truck, new to us truck. You'll be seeing a lot of it on the road and seeing it on the channel. We're going to try to utilize it as much as possible. So we hope you enjoy. Take care, guys. Gold Shave Farms loves you. We'll see you next time.